Are we going live here? What the hell?
Says you are.
Says we're live?
Yeah.
It's just circling on my end.
Yeah, it says you've been live for 32 seconds.
Well, let's go look. Who all's in here? Oh, there we go. Took a minute for my computer. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, my green screen's not working, guys. Yeah, it shows I'm live right now.
Yeah.
Who we got in here? Lisa, Nick, Trouble, Nick. Hey, Bob. Rad. Yeah, I think we've been messing with this for a couple days. Hey, Jonathan. I'm going to try to do my green screen again. But a minute ago, I wasn't picking it up. It's like I keep disappearing. Yeah, see, it shows it on the green screen back there. Yeah, don't mind my the mess behind me. Who else we got? That close enough? Let me go back. I can move close all day. It just doesn't want to pick me up.
Maybe it's that Ford behind you, bud.
It may be, bud. It may be. So sorry, we're trying to get this straight, guys. It was working awesome the other night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I'll just go back to my... I'll set that up later. Anyway, yeah, you guys know Robbie and I are opening up a shop. Is Thomas coming? They're saying hey to you, Robbie.
Yeah, I see that. Hold on.
You can talk to him.
I'm of course, y'all can tell I am new to live stream here.
Everybody's telling me I am better off away from that place. You know what place I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Thomas sent his support. Okay, well, I sent him a link to get in here. We are going to do something special for you guys. We're going to bring one of you guys in here. I'll let Robbie pick.
Let's see. Just anybody?
Yeah, pick anybody. Hey, Blue Moon.
Let's go with Jonathan.
Jonathan. All right, Jonathan, are you able to get in on the stream? I can send you an email. Hey, good morning, mechanic. You're in a bath? Well, thanks for watching me in your bath. That's funny.
Hey, if Jonathan can't, let's bring Bob in.
Bob?
Yeah. He said he's fine with joining.
All right. Bob, I'll send you a link. I think I have your email. Oops. Yep, I got it right here. And it is sent, Bob. Oh, you got the bug, Jonathan? I can't text it. It only lets me email it. Got covered in gas today. That happens every day. So we're waiting on Bob. What kind of questions you guys got? There's so much going on my screen. This is crazy. Hey, there's Bob. Let me. You still cooling today? Lisa, you've been having a problem with that damn 04 Impala. See, Bob or Robbie, it's a Chevrolet issue. How's the setup coming? Final location? We got a few locations. We got Bob in here.
Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Hey. How's everyone doing?
We're doing, man.
That's good.
What are you doing till the shop is up and going? I actually may be starting Ford next week. Robbie, I told you about that.
Hey, Jonathan.
Bob, you can see the chat, right?
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 sec.
Just hold on. Let me pull it up on my tablet.
Get a couple of faith going here. You're welcome, Jonathan. So Robbie and I are going to be here to answer your guys' questions about opening up a shop or what we're doing in the meantime, the kind of hell that he's dealing with. About opening up a shop or what we're doing in the meantime. I'm echoing.
He'll put it lightly.
No, you're echoing because I pulled you up on my tablet. That's why.
Okay.
So I can also read the chat next to me.
Okay.
At least he needs a vape pen. A vape show.
I need a vape pen. You need to get rid of that Chevrolet and get a Ford, man. That Impala is whipping you. Bring it to Robbie and I. We'll fix it.
Bring it to a junkyard. That's your best bet with a Chevy.
Oh.
The Ford's keep us in business.
This man said a junkyard.
Hey, that's best fix for any Chevy or Dodge.
See, I keep like disappearing in my Shelby Cobra here.
Yeah, that was kind of freaky.
Well, that ain't too bad. Every time I move, I disappear. I mean, I think it's because of my background. I got so much stuff in the background.
Yeah, your green screen's not big enough to support.
Nah. But I have a white wall where Robbie and I were messing with it last night, and it was working fine. So I'm gonna take that off. So don't mind my mess.
What was that, a shower curtain?
This car is impossible. Ex-police car. Wish it was a Crown Vic. I actually worked on the Impala police cars.
Probably complete garbage.
Marlboros are getting expensive. I will get photos of the claw crushing it. Spray y'all with lime green. You know, I could go put on a green shirt. I'm not going to go that far, though.
Green shirt, green hat, just see your face.
Just see my face, yeah. It make it weird. I can paint my beard green.
Okay, oversized.
Hang on a second. Y'all can keep talking.
Yeah. How are you, Robbie?
I'm doing good, Bob. How about yourself?
I'm alive. I just gotta reposition my chair and stuff, so.
Yeah, you went away.
Yeah, I turned off the camera really quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, my wife was talking to me.
Oh, that's fine.
Anyway, so Bob, have you learned anything from this channel? And now that I have Robbie here, a lot of you don't know who Robbie is, how I met Robbie.
Yes, I've learned a lot from you guys. Like how not to be an idiot with my car and stuff.
Yeah. I
Basically,
mean, you text me questions all the time. I know Rich is a busy guy sometimes, and you can't get a hold of him all the time.
oh yeah, he's always really busy, Riches, and he's constantly working. Like yesterday when I ran up there, his boss threw him a project the last minute. I was waiting almost about an hour for him to get to my Lincoln, which
I
I'm
mean,
fine with that.
he's a busy guy, though. He's probably one of the best guys in that shop.
Oh yeah.
We got a question over here from Jonathan. I'm going to show it on screen. What are the plans so far on the shop? Robbie, you want to answer that?
Yeah. Seems like the location is the biggest thing, and then opening a shop in Fayetteville, North Carolina, man, is just Fayetteville just rips you a new one. You know what I mean? You'll have a less than 1,000 square foot building at $1 million for.
Yeah.
I think that's been the biggest hurdle to jump there. But that one that we did what was that, 2 Sundays ago?
Yeah.
Building we were at. We kind of keep going to that one. That would be a good start. I think it'd be a lot cheaper to get started. And our biggest thing was the that me and Anthony were talking about with that building, because it's only got 8-foot ceilings, so that is like a huge obstacle, I guess you call it. But excuse me. But I think the alignment setup that I sent you that day, I think it was the same day you were fired.
Yeah. The day after. It was the day after.
Yeah. But we found a pretty neat alignment machine that would work, because like the biggest thing we were running into there was, if we did tires or whatever, we'd have to sublet the alignment, which we were both kind of soured on that. But I think that machine that I sent you, I think it was only like 11 grand. And,
yeah, 11 grand. And it's portable.
And it's portable, yeah. And because that one shot we're looking at, it's got the 2 bays, and then it's got the pit. And you could actually make it work on the pit. So I think that was one of the things that we can solve pretty quick,
Here's a good one. It's up on the screen. Are you guys self-taught or school trained?
Both.
We are factory trained.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie was my service manager at Ford dealership. He hired me on, and he started me out. It was a mix between the service operations manager was brought in the office, and Robbie asked if he wanted to make me a service advisor or a technician, and they said technician. So that's where I started at. And then I told Robbie I wanted to go to school, and he told me to do all my webs. So I did all my webs, and they started sending me to school. So
sent you everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. I tell you, man, like the classes we go to, I did with I've been with like 3 major car lines. I've been with Chevrolet, Ford, and Dodge, Chrysler. And I think, unfortunately, although I hopefully there's no Chrysler owners in here, but I hate a Chrysler product. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I'm level 2 Chrysler. I don't like Chrysler either.
But
and then I worked at Subaru as well,
yeah.
Chrysler, and then I worked at Ford.
But I will say Chrysler has some of the best training I think I've seen in my almost 30 years.
Ford
they really do have a pretty neat training program. And
Ford training was really good. It's really tough.
Training's good. Yeah. Chevrolet and General Motors is just about web-based all the way around until you get into like internal engine, transmission, electrical. That's really about the only time you go to a on-site.
Leaser's got it. Look at that.
I know, Josh.
Here we go. Here's Nick. Spark plugs on a boxer. They're not really hard, buddy. All you got to do is take the two front motor mounts out, put a jack underneath it, move it to one side, do the plugs, and move it to the other side. Do the plugs, drop it back down, put the nuts back on. It's not hard to do at all. Are you guys self-taught? We already answered that. Pit would be good for oil changes. It's true. Mm-hmm. What are the benefits and drawbacks between working for a shop and starting your own? That's a very good question. Well,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Working for a shop, like a dealership, you got somebody, a service manager like Robbie, he's got your back. As long as you don't do him wrong and you screw up and you tell him you screw up, you're good to go. They send you to school, they pay for it. When you're working on starting your own shop, there's a lot of hoops you got to jump through. You got to get code inspection, certificate of occupancy. You have to get your business license. You have to have OSHA come in and inspect it. Whereas the dealership, it's a multi-million-dollar dealership. All that's already done. They still go through inspections. And we did it all the time. And Robbie would let us know, hey, KPA or OSHA's coming tomorrow. Wear your safety glasses, stuff like that. But
yeah.
So the drawback between working for a shop or starting your own, the drawback would just be the opening process.
Mm-hmm. And insurance. Insurance.
Yeah.
Insurance isn't actually that bad. To have insurance like workman's comp insurance and stuff, it's about $4,000 a year. So it's not too bad.
Yeah. I was really surprised. You weren't there, Anthony, when that finger incident happened. No, you were gone. I was really surprised how actually cheap, because I've always heard like workers' comp is like, it's just outrageous. But I actually saw all the forms and everything that, Charlie Harrell had. And actually workers' comp was not that bad.
No.
Because insurance is up there with all the insurance you got to have, workers' comp, liability. You got to have, of course, insurance on the building. You got to find a good company that will be able to provide all of that and not take you for a ride at the same time. Just like personally, my personal insurance a month is close to $500 a month. Between my automotive, homeowners, life insurance, I've got it all with the same company. But like insurance is a big deal.
There's a good one right there on the screen. How would you go about getting clients? Wouldn't location be a huge part of clientele? Yes, location is key, but the people that I know, the people that Robbie knows, who was it? Auto braking alignment. They got 38 years worth of customers they're handing over to us.
Mm-hmm.
Today, my phone has been blowing up. I had to look at my neighbor's car, my buddy Dave, who is a Ranger instructor. And then Saturday, I got to do spark plugs and an oil change on a Nissan. And then I got to look at a rear main seal on a 2010 Denali. So our phones are blowing up. It's just having a physical building to put these people in.
Yeah.
Also, you got to look at getting mailers going, coupons, promotions, things like that.
I'm a strong believer, living now in a digital world, I'm still a strong believer on direct mailers.
Yep.
Me too.
Always there.
Yeah. I did it at Harold's. I did it myself. And I'm telling you, something tangible in your hand that you get in the mail, myself included. I get emails on this phone every day, and it's just like click, 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 delete, and that's what a lot of people do if they don't know what the if it's not a email they're expecting or whatever. And some of them do work. You got your the millennial age and so forth, but tangible direct mailers I think is still something that really works in this kind of business,
Yes. Because I check the mail daily, and if I see something I like, I put off to the side for later.
Exactly.
Yep.
But the difference between us and everybody else, we actually treat a customer with respect. We're not going to sell them something they don't need.
Right.
we're not going to up it 82%, 60%. We're going to stay within the profit margin that's basically industry standard, which is 30 to 38% is what you said it was, Robbie?
Yeah, your parts GPM, or your gross profit margin, factory standard is 40%. So if you ever anytime you go into a dealership, pretty much what you're paying for on a part is 40% above what they paid for it. Effective labor rate is a big thing. Your parts margin, but so really, honestly and truly, you want to be between parts and labor, shop supplies, all that. When you talk about all the expenses, you're not really making money until about 45 to 50%, but not like some people that are putting 70 and 80% markup on a engine or transmission. I mean, that's just mind-blowing.
Have you guys ever worked as mobile techs?
I haven't.
Actually, this past week I have. I've been catching up on people texting me that I couldn't get to. Last Saturday I did a CV axle on a Nissan Quest.
Yeah.
Today I worked on my neighbor's car. Oh, what else was it? Like I said, this coming up week, my buddy Dave, I got to look at his car again, or his F-150.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 2010 Denali and a 2016 or 17 Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
So technically, it would be mobile, but
yeah,
I'm not riding all over town doing it.
Right. Jumping back to that question, Jonathan, I like his kind of older people like to have something in hand. And I will tell you this too, like your 50 and above clients, I mean, they're going to be very loyal. That's what Auto Alignment Brake had. People like my dad, he was the same way. I was in the automotive business, and like this building that we're looking at, I was in the automotive business, and I was like, when my dad needed tires on his truck or whatever, I'd be like, Dad, I can get you a better price on the tires, because I control the cost and the markup, And he's like, nope, I got to go to Charles Proctor, because it's who he dealt with for 30 years, so it's the older clientele is going to be a lot more loyal, I really truly believe that.
You guys are in a good climate. You guys are in a good climate to do the mobile route. It's a little tough up here in New England. Tomorrow it's supposed to be like almost 100 degrees, 99 degrees.
Yeah.
So
I think, what is it? Friday we're going to have a cold front. It's only going to be like 90.
Yeah,
a cold front, 90 degrees.
As I'm sitting in 60 and 70 degree weather. Hot spells also in Chicago is like 85 degrees.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a mobile guy here in Northeast Ohio, looking forward to working in a shop. Hey, Bike and his boy got in here. Are you up there? Oh, you're in Northeast, so you're above Thomas. Okay. Almost every week, it seems like. Yep. All right, here's Bike and his boy. A big thing for me is mechanics I can trust to do quality work and not rip me off. I'll drive out of my way for that, but I'm probably different than a lot of. You have a point.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go to somebody you can trust.
Yeah.
And
that's rich for me. If I live close to you, Anthony, and you, Rob, you guys would be the ones I trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And trust is a big thing.
Very.
I think I was talking to Robbie.
It only takes one time to screw somebody over. And I mean, like in this area, a lot of people know each other, and you screw that one person over, buddy, I'm going to tell you at least 100 people that night's going to know about it, you know?
Oh, yeah. See Erico's last video on how bad someone got ripped off. He just, let me put that up there so I can read it. He's just an hour for me. We need folks like him and you guys. A lot of shops rip people off around here. They do, like the shop that I was just recently working at.
Yep.
That's a ripoff if I've ever seen it.
Mm. You know, it's bad when I'm working for a place, and like you said, Anthony, I got people calling me left and right, and hey man, I need tires, or I need to do this or that, you know, and I'm actually sending them somewhere else because I'm embarrassed for them to come there because I know they're going to get ripped off. And I mean, that's terrible. I get calls every day wanting to bring something over there, and I literally send them to someone else that I trust, you know, because I'm just too embarrassed for them to be there, you know, because, you know, when you recommend somebody, that's your reputation too, you know, and even on the employee side of it, just like Anthony, you know, left a job to come work for me because he was loyal to me. Then he gets fired for a stupid reason that was a lie, you know, and then on that side of it too, you know, you got to deal with that too. Like, damn, you know, I brought this guy over, and what were you there even a month?
No.
I mean, you know,
2 weeks and 1 day.
Yeah.
Here's a good question.
You want to take that one, Anthony?
Yeah. AC work is a big money maker here.
Yeah.
Alignments, brakes, suspension. Mainly AC because it gets really, really hot here.
Yeah.
Like I said, tomorrow's supposed to be 99 degrees. It's not even summertime yet.
Yeah. And, you know, I've always said, you know, like I've always told Anthony since the first time he worked for me, you know, it's the in and out in a day thing. You know, that's where your money's at. You know, the days of building transmissions and building engines and building differentials, they've got specialists for that now, you know, that I'll send to in a heartbeat. Somebody comes in, I got transmission problems, I'll send them to a guy I know that they specialize in it. Because right now, just like at the shop I'm at right now, we have 2 engines and a transmission. We sold another engine, believe that, Anthony.
Oh, God.
Another rip. But you got 3 vehicles sitting there that are going to be held up for 3 to 4 weeks just getting the product there. That's not counting the installation and everything else. You know, so those type of jobs are like just literally a thing of the past, you know, for smaller shops, you know, and the stuff that comes in and you can get it out. I don't care if it's, you know, your brake jobs, your AC, alignments, tires, tune-ups, you know, those type of things. That's money you can put in the bank that afternoon, you know, from the same morning that you opened up the shop, you know.
You want to make a deposit every day.
Every day, yeah.
So you got a $13,000 engine job sitting there, but guess what? It's sitting there in a bay because you don't have an engine for it yet.
And you're not going to get paid for 2 or 3 months, and you're holding up a bay.
Every day that bay is not turning a wrench, it's $500 or something like that a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the going thing is, and I was taught that years ago, and it may be even more than that now, but you, every day that you've got a bay held up, it's costing you a minimum of $500 income.
Yeah.
Like up here, it's mainly heater cores or money makers because our winters are brutal, and our brakes because the traffic is horrible, and suspension because our roads are like one big pothole.
Yep. You know, my brother lives in Asheville. He's retired now, but he was a homicide detective in Asheville, and you know, like he was saying up there when he retired, he was like, dude, move up here or out here and let's start a shop out here, man. Cause like just in brakes alone, like his police cars and stuff, like literally this is no lie. They would go through, you know, being up there in the mountains, they would go through brakes in 3 months, Like literally.
Yeah, my dad's retired a police officer for 35 years. 2 to 4 months they would burn out brakes.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was working on police cars, we were replacing brake pads at 6 millimeters halfway through.
Yeah, because
I had one car who put 24,000 miles on that police car, and I ended up replacing the brakes. They were at 1 millimeter. They are hard on brakes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
will you guys be starting a new YouTube channel for the new place? Yes, we will.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We were talking about
hey Chris,
like a live thing every day from the shop, you know.
I want to bring Chris in here too, if Chris is okay with that. Chris is a longtime subscriber. He messages me. Same thing with Bob and Trouble. They all message me, make sure I'm okay, and I really appreciate that. You guys, it doesn't go unnoticed.
No problem.
Nick just texted me.
Like if I don't hear from you, Anthony, it's usually the "Hey, are you breathing?" text.
Yeah. I mean, I get pretty busy here. Like, it is a lot. I'm good. Does that mean you can come on? Are you off work? Let's see. It's almost 6 o'clock in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris said he's down to go live.
Yep.
All right. Let me invite him right quick. I wish it would let me just text it to you guys, but
I'm surprised it's not allowing you to text it, the link.
he's out of his bath.
Yeah, get more mechanics out of his bath. That's good.
You get busy in an empty bushel basket. I know Leeser's been busy. He's been very busy, and I feel for Leeser.
No, Pops, it's your dog Jerry you're busy with.
Man, we can bring all sorts of people in here.
Yeah, bring them on.
Oh, Robbie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Can you see me?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Chris.
What's up? What's up? Hey, Bob.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah. Hi, Bob.
How was work?
Good. We were busy. We're a little busy today.
Y'all, wrong hand. Y'all see that? That is a cabinet my wife made.
Oh, nice.
Dude, let me turn off the YouTube.
And he's frozen.
It's because he's trying to multitask on his phone. That's why he froze.
Should I turn off the YouTube?
Yes, turn it off. It's
okay.
Yeah, now you're better.
Oh, that's better.
Lisa, you can email me, man. We can talk you through that Impala.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can, Chris.
We can hear you.
Do what I'm doing.
Okay.
If you have a tablet, bring it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in my room. I could go get it.
Yeah. I got it up on my phone.
Okay. Let me go get it real quick.
Okay.
Surprised Robbie don't have it on his TV. I don't know why my camera keeps doing that. Huh?
Oh, man, it's fine. I could just have it like this. So
way more than the Impala. Oh, way more than the Impala. Okay. If you want to talk, man, you got my email. I'll shoot you my phone number. But we did that Amsoil on Robbie's car after we did that live stream. How'd it run, Robbie?
Man, it's no lie. Like it was a 100% difference. It was the check engine light. You know, I told you came back on, but I know that converter's shot, but that's just my little get around car. You know. Now if it was my truck, my Silverado, it would have to be fixed pretty quick. But yeah, I mean, like, especially inclines, you know, it would boggle down and so forth. And like, man, it's a huge deck. And you could barely run the car with the AC on because it just drug it down so much, you know. And now, and I have no problem. We're definitely doing Amsoil. That's that crap we were using over there.
Speaking of which, my neighbor, she's got it's a 2012 Kia Sportage, I think it is. It's running a little rough. She does need the spark plugs changed, but she's having some PCM issues too. And she said that the company she took it to did a throttle body cleaning on it. I took the air intake tube off of it. Nothing but carbon in there.
Mm-hmm.
They either didn't do it or the stuff that they used didn't work.
Yeah. Have you got it on your? I can't remember. Have you got it on your channel? That one you did with the Nissan over at the Nissan dealership?
Yeah, that was on Nick. If Nick's still in here, he knows. It was on what's his name? Bill. It was on his Denali with 198,000 miles.
Mm-hmm. That was amazing, man. What it did to that. Yeah,
I switched over to Amsoil on my CVT transmission.
Huh?
And it was a big difference, man. The transmission is like quieter, smoother. It's more responsive. It's less jerky on the CVT. And I thought I had to buy a new car, but it's just like it did a freaking miracle on my car.
Mm-hmm.
And you take care of your car too. So
yeah, I take care of my car, but my car is always tense. My transmission, it's always a little rough. On 0 to 60, it's always been a little rough. But ever since I changed over to Amsoil, dude, it's like so much smoother, dude. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Like I didn't think Amsoil transmission fluid would make a difference.
And it made a big difference, didn't it?
Huge difference. Yeah, that's when I was like, you know what, I'm a believer. I used to buy other brands. I mean, I don't want to name other brands, but I mean, the other stuff is good. Don't get me wrong. It's good stuff. But in my personal opinion, Amsoil is a little bit more expensive, but it's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you get the better protection, and you know, like in your case, your transmission's shifting a whole lot better, whole lot smoother.
Really smooth, dude. Like I'll give you an example. Like I would be in a hurry in the morning to go to work, so I would accelerate really fast on a stoplight and take off, and my car would just jerk. And then ever since I started using the CVT fluid, I did 2 drain and fills, because you only get out like you told me, out of each drain and fill you only get out like 40% or something like that of everything that's in the transmission. So I did another one, and when I did the second one, dude, it was like, oh my god, dude. It was like it's just smooth. Yeah.
When you do the initial drain and fill, you're basically just getting what's in the pan. You still have it up in the valve body and in the torque converter. Yeah. And if you have a transmission cooler, it's actually still in there too. So you did it right by doing another flush on it as well.
Yeah, what does it leave? Like a minimum like 2 to 3 quarts in the converter.
Yeah, well, the converter holds about 2.5 quarts, 2 to 4, depending on what kind of vehicle it is.
What kind it is, yeah.
Like, I'm usually a valveling man myself, but that Amsoil clean, what you sent me, Anthony, for the engine, boy, it got my engine quiet, running smooth.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I want to do kind of like Chris is talking about on the Honda, on mine. We need to get that for my trim, you know, because you remember I was telling you at work that day that it was starting to kind of shudder a little bit, and I don't know if the transmission fluid's ever been changed in that car. I want to put that Amsoil on that, you know, but it's the non-serviceable transmission. But I'd like to try to get that in mine too. See what
talking about on your 99. We can do that.
Yeah,
we can drain and fill it. I forgot how many quarts. It's not a whole lot, but I showed you.
I think it was like it's like barely 3 quarts in that transmission.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's small.
There are a lot of shady shops, Lisa. We're not one of them.
Yeah, I used to be a big Mobile One guy, but ever since I switched over to Amsoil, I was like, nope. I was like, I'm switching everything over to Amsoil. I'm switching like the coolant, everything, the brake fluid.
Yeah, man, Anthony, we're talking about at the shop. We're going to do straight Amsoil, all the protectants, the oil, everything, our oil drums and everything is going to be Amsoil, because like I said, a little bit more expensive, but the old saying, you get what you pay for, and people will appreciate it in the long run. I mean, just like what it did to mine, was just insane. Anthony, we put it in there after that live stream that day, and I told my wife, I said they're gonna probably. I was thinking they were gonna call the fire department. Because it was just so much smoke.
It was smoking everywhere.
Everywhere. We had Gillespie Street like filmed over, but it's some amazing stuff.
Yeah, the thing is, these full synthetics, it's only to categorize it as a full synthetic. It's only 25% synthetic.
Yep.
35 in America.
Yeah,
to be considered.
35.
Yeah,
American
30,
Institute.
35.
35.
And I was under the impression that full synthetic is 100% synthetic,
No.
but it was a big lie.
But see, the thing with Amsoil, like you have your Mobil 1, your Pennzoil, and all that stuff, those are actually made from crude oil out of the ground. And like you're saying, 35% synthetic, the rest of it conventional, and then your additive package. Well, Amsoil is actually made from synthetic oil. It's made in a lab. It's not made from crude oil out of the ground. And they haul it in on big train cars, and then they formulate it right there in their lab in Wisconsin, I think it is. Yeah, Wisconsin. So that's the difference.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Man.
Really good stuff. And a lot of people get it confused, like, well, can I put conventional in or synthetic in, or is it going to sludge up? That's actually a myth. What do you think synthetic blend is? It's a mixture of synthetic and conventional, and maybe more of one than the other. And that's what they come factory filled with most of the time.
The only way I could think it could get sludge up is that if the person that had the vehicle didn't do the maintenance on it, and it was really, 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 really in bad condition. So it might pull out all that stuff inside that engine.
Well, it comes from heat, obviously. Just because the oil is black doesn't mean it's not doing its job. It is doing its job. It's holding contaminants. And then the additive package starts to break down, and that's where sludge starts to occur. It'll get hot, and then it starts to bake.
Yeah.
And you don't change it. There's no more additive package, and now you just got gel.
Yeah. It's funny because a lot of people think that, I use this engine oil, and it's making my engine oil super, super dark. But it's actually cleaning up all that stuff that's in there.
You
never
actually get it all out either. You never get it all out when you drain your oil. There's always a little bit left in the pan.
Yeah.
You guys see me take pans off at Nissan. There's still a quart left in the bottom of the pan. But that's where engine flush. It's not going to hurt it to do an engine flush.
Yep.
Just give me 1 second.
So how's everything going how's everything going?
It's going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're
I wasn't in a kind of the same situation with you with my past management, the same stuff. But I'm kind of lucky, and I got to a good place right now. But don't think it's just you, man. I've been there. The same exact stuff that you're going through. I've been there.
Oh yeah. So I got a call today from another Ford dealership. It'll probably be Wednesday, between Tuesday and Thursday next week when I start.
And they did you a favor, dude, because it's like you had all that stress. That's stressful, man. I remember coming back from work super stressed out, dude. And I would bring that.
Robbie, yeah. I wanted to quit on my first day.
Yeah.
Robbie's like, hold on.
What was it about? Maybe, hell, was it even lunchtime? It was probably about 11 o'clock. And
I was coming back from lunch.
Yeah. Anthony was like, dude, if it weren't for you, I'd be out here the first day. What are you doing?
Just looking.
Yeah.
You should wear one.
She got it on the TV, Robbie.
Huh?
She got it on the TV.
No. She's in here snooping.
Oh.
Don't make me have to. Don't make me have to correct you now right here in front
You
of
should
you.
wear one of those.
Huh?
You should wear one of those.
What kind of man?
That's that one dude that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she wants me to do like the shape I was telling you about. And
Which one?
start wearing the hockey mask, you know.
Oh yeah.
I hate that movie.
He debunks the heck out of Ghostbusters though. But yeah, you'll be up there with old Esposito.
Yeah.
I was just, I was telling you, he called me the other night and he's loving it up there, for the time being.
Yeah. So they're giving me a cake schedule. It's like 7:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Al's pretty cool to work with.
Al's a good guy.
Yeah. I like Al.
Is that one dude on there that I was dying laughing?
Nah, he ain't on there, bro. Yeah, what happened to Semper, man? I thought he was gonna be on.
I emailed him the link. I don't know what's going on.
Hey.
I can shoot him a text. It'd be cool to get him in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Man.
Same with Rich. It'll be nice if he could drop in. But I think he's on what you call it, A-Rod's live.
Yeah, I think he is.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
hard doing live streams when all of us have like a lot of the same subs and stuff.
Mm.
But
Hey,
Robbie and I
Thomas.
wanted to interact with you guys. Feelings,
Yeah.
Virginia.
Thomas just dropped in.
Thomas dropped in here.
Yeah, his Separify just dropped in, Thomas. I see him in the chat.
He's in here. Semper. Yeah, he's in here.
I can't see who's in here. I can only just see like the chat. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have my tablet sitting next to me.
Yeah, we were talking about mobile a while ago. That's the perfect guy to talk to right there.
This feels weird not being a text room and talking tech.
Yeah, it's all.
Bringing
We get
streaming
to
to
know.
a whole new
We get
level.
to see people now.
No, I'm normally in a cellular tech streams, and this
Mhm.
weird going over to the auto tech side. When
Well,
I'm
see-
normally the cellular tech.
What you guys are seeing, like the chat on the side, you should see it on our side when we're actually live streaming, like from our
I
phone
know.
and stuff.
I've hosted
You've seen
live
Rich
streams.
do it.
Yes.
It gets crazy.
Yeah.
I emailed him a link.
You watch YouTube guys all the time, and it's like, man, these guys are kind of rude, man. People are in there supporting and stuff, but you start actually getting into it, and it's like, you can see, especially these guys that's, doing a live stream, they got like, 6,000 people in it.
Yeah, just straight constant.
Yeah.
My drink's empty. Man. Pen grade is used by all race car organizations, supposed to be the best, then Amsoil. Yeah. Thomas, how'd your field trip go? Not field trip, fuel trip. I think my light's dying over here. That one's not dead. Oh, Jesus.
That's LEDs right there.
Turn the other one back on. Oh, I'm seeing spots now.
I don't know, man. It kind of give you a romantic glow there.
Just brings out my beard.
Yeah.
Man. What's the good word, Jonathan? I mean, Thomas, everybody, what's the good word? I'm not singling anybody out. Oh, I want to try something here. Hey, it does work. Look at that. So yeah, we're still taking donations, right, Robbie?
Mm-hmm.
If we are, I can put those links, let them scroll across the bottom of the screen. This is an example of a banner. Click on a banner to show it. Best crude oil comes from here. Oil was first found 13 miles from me in USA. In the USA, my area. We're all oil boom towns. You're in Amish country? I thought that was just an Illinois thing.
Yeah, where my wife's from, real big in Amish up there in Pennsylvania.
That's where my father-in-law is right now.
Yeah.
I'm straight up Mexican.
I'll leave a link to my Facebook in here. Hang on.
I'm a straight up Dago mix, so
Native American all the way right here, man.
And then I don't know what my Instagram is.
I ain't been on that in years.
I rarely ever get on it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm in. Wow. I'll throw that in there too.
Hey, Anthony, you think you can? You still got that saved on your? Well, I need to call Charles, man. It's just so hard to do it during the day.
Which one? Okay, Thomas, that's cool, man.
About getting that. The auto alignment and brake. We need to start getting in contact with somebody there.
You guys want to see another one of the buildings that we need to go look at, Robbie?
yeah, sure.
For sure, I'm down.
I can pop it up on the screen.
How you figure out screen share?
Oh yeah.
Thomas gave a $2 super sticker.
Do. Hang on, I got it. My wife's got music in the background. Hang on.
Yeah, you two will flip out if you're playing music and stuff.
Probably hear my wife in a minute hollering at the dogs and stuff.
Hey, thanks, Thomas. All right, I'm gonna share.
I'm gonna go get my other my tablet. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that one. Okay, the old Midas building.
Yeah. I can move it around for you guys.
Yeah, it looks like on a main drag strip. Looks like it's located pretty good.
Yeah, this is Ramsey Street. This is heading toward downtown,
Mm-hmm.
and then this heads toward, like, there's a Walmart and stuff way down here. There's a college down here. There was actually a fatal accident that happened right here not too long ago.
Ooh.
Methodist College is right down the street there.
Yeah, way down here.
Yeah.
So it's actually a pretty good location. Let me go back. Can't you do like satellite view? Oh, there we go. So it's right here. And then all this down here. That's All American Freeway. Start coming down. This is where all the rich people live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. This is an old Walmart. There's Lowe's. This is the new Walmart, and it's right across the street. Isn't that? Oh, Methodist College is up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was Methodist College, wasn't it, Robbie? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, right there.
That's Methodist College. So it's a pretty busy area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it's a busy area.
All day, every day. I gotta get my drink.
That building has sat for a while.
It
Kind of
used-
like the first one we looked at, but
It used to be at Midas.
yeah.
It's a very busy location. Nitro Shacks. I can't spell. Yeah, Lisa put. So that building would be cool. What was that other one we were looking at?
The
Auto alignment and brake. We showed them that one.
yeah.
Precision tune.
Oh yeah.
That one's probably out of the question.
Yeah. $9,500 a month, man, is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And then that one on Cumberland Road.
Cumberland Road. Oh yeah. The one across from the barbershop. Yeah. Yeah, we need to. Did you snapshot that phone number on there that day?
On Cumberland Road?
Yeah.
No. But I'm about to find it on the map, though. Yeah, that's Owen Drive. Yeah, because we went that way. It was just over Hope Mills Road, wasn't it?
Yeah. Where Hope Mills and Cumberland cross.
Okay, yeah, right behind the KFC.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I found it.
Jeez, I'm sitting here looking at my YouTube channel. I got like 4 different text strings going on. We're live, you guys live, A-Rod live.
It's right here.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll let me. That's not what I wanted. That's not it. That's definitely not what I wanted.
Are you showing us a boss you're going to buy?
It was. See, there's the Wiener Works, so it's right there. Yeah, Majestic. Yeah,
4845. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, Anthony knows I live in the ghettos. I just heard a couple gunshots echo out.
Oh, what now?
You know I live in the ghettos, Anthony. I just heard a couple gunshots pop off.
Thanks. Good morning, mechanic. You have a good night, too. Man, there's so many lives going on right now.
Yeah.
I have 6 lives going on right now, and I'm in your guys's.
I wasn't there. I knocked out of it.
Alrighty, guys, I'm at the dip. 'Cause my mom's. I'm gonna have dinner with my mom right now,
Okay.
and then yeah, I'll keep you guys in my prayer, man, for sure, and
I
just
appreciate it, Rick.
for sure. I mean, I pray almost every day, like so. I'll pray for you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Definitely.
All right, it was a nice seeing you guys in person, and interacting in live.
And nice seeing you too. See you around,
Alright.
Chris.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye bye.
All right, man. Who else we still got in here?
You got me in here.
I know you're in here. Who else we got? Oops. Didn't mean to type that. Take care, Chris. Enjoy your dinner. So I know you guys got some more questions. This is a whole new level of live stream. This is cool.
Uh-huh.
This is something I've been doing for 3 years, so it's nothing new to me.
I can't really see who's in here.
Lisa's in here. Jonathan is still in here. I think Pops is still in here.
I'm going to run this across the bottom for anybody. Look at that.
And if you're wondering, Anthony, I've been running off my T-Mobile line this whole time. Not one hiccup.
Do what now?
I've been running off my own T-Mobile's data.
Oh, yeah?
Not one problem.
Is that Ryan?
No. That's Bob.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Lisa said, what makes would you prefer to work on?
Ford.
Chevrolet.
I would say Ford to the fact that's all I owned my whole life. Ford and Lincoln all my whole life I ever owned.
Honda's a good car to work on. Toyotas. I really don't prefer Nissans. That's just a personal thing. What do you think, Anthony?
I prefer Ford, just because I know them. Dodges are pretty easy to work on.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Dodge Chrysler. My mom had a Chrysler van. The fan belt kept falling off of it. The trans went out nonstop. So it's a Pontiac my dad owned. Went through 6 engines and 4 transmissions under warranty. Data warranty was up. My dad sold it.
Sorry, I had that muted there. I was talking to my wife. Oh, we got another comment. Are you looking for rent or buy? Either or. Either or. It's probably going to be rent. I would love to own it, but I'll take what I can get right now.
Me too. Even if it's a reasonable rent, that's what I'm thinking. That place over on Lester Street, man, we got to get in touch with them. I really can't see them doing more than $2,500 a month, something like that.
Yeah. That's gonna be my limit, because we still gonna have to pay our employees. We still gotta pay ourselves. We gotta pay for our parts. Yep. I used to have a sign company rented, which sucks. I had to pay rent, insurance, and salaries made a lot of signs.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do graphic design. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, he got it right here. Rent is the biggest expense. Landlords can be tough.
Yeah, definitely.
So that old Precision Tune building we were looking at, $9,500 a month just because of where it's sitting at.
Yep. Yep, because what is that? Grocery store chain?
Publix.
Publix, yeah. Because Publix owns all of it. They're high dollar. Because they own that land over there, where the Biscuitville and all that's at too. That'd be the ideal building, man. But you're just jumping into debt right away.
Yeah, that would be the perfect spot too.
Oh yeah.
But I'll take what I can get. I smell popcorn. My wife's making popcorn.
I
Usually-
had
Huh?
I had dinner like 2 hours ago, and I haven't had popcorn in like 3 months.
Bills
I
not
need-
going to pay themselves. That's right, Jonathan. The whole "do you smell popcorn" thing. I used to get AJ with that all the time. I'd bust ass right next to him, and be like, "Hey, dude, you smell popcorn?" And he'd take a big whiff. Every time he fell for it.
Yeah.
See, I got a few jokes I can tell you guys. I just not gonna do it while you guys are streaming.
Do
Right.
you want some?
Yeah.
I'll get some in a minute. A guy I know bought an old 2-bay Quaker State for 150 grand. What a deal. That's not bad.
No.
That old Midas that over on Ramsey Street, I think it last sold for 190,000 and it's 6
Yeah,
days.
190. Yeah. That ain't bad.
When I
And
had my
just
shop,
think-
the rent was $400 a month,
Wow.
electricity included. Electricity included. My partner worked on a racing team that owned a heating company. We got free oil. Man, I wish I
Why
knew
couldn't you
people
find
like
something
that.
like that?
I don't know, right? Well,
Anthony, look at the private chat really quick.
Huh?
And Rob, look at the private chat.
oh, I see it. Okay.
Uh,
I used to work on motorcycles. I worked at a motorcycle shop called Mototech Performance. Robbie, you know, over on Southern Avenue where Babe Ruth hit his first home run?
yeah.
Just right down the road from Harold's.
Mhm.
Where Southern Avenue comes off of Gillespie Street. It's right there on Tolar Street. The guy that owned it was renting it. It used to belong to Waste Management. He was renting it for $500 a month.
Wow.
We had like 6 motorcycle lifts in there.
I looked. You remember when I was looking the first time several years ago? That place on Yadkin Road. So if you come from Bruno's and you cross over Santa Fe and stay on Yadkin Road,
Uh-huh.
down on the right, there was a U-Haul place right there.
Uh-huh.
And that guy, it was 3 days. But the downfall was we were going to have to share it, the building part. So the way it was set up, it had 3 bays and then a big area for, like for the customers and where the computers, like the write up and all of that. But we were going to have to share that space with U-Haul. And that was but the guy only wanted $500 a month to use the shop. But-
Speaking of Santa Fe Drive, not Santa Fe. Is it Santa Fe? Yadkin. You take Yadkin all the way across, you come out to Fort Bragg. But if you go left on Phil Yaw and then come out on Riley Road,
Yeah.
down there on the left, there's an old Jiffy Lube right there. It's there's nothing in it. It's closed down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just went right by there today. I didn't even know because when you're coming up Phil Y'all to Riley at the light, there's a company there on the left. It's looks like I think it's a 5 or 6 bay that's in business. That's the only one I paid attention to. I'll link you to that too, because man, that's right there at the Riley gate too.
It's just past the Domino's.
I can I'll ride by there tomorrow since it's right there.
I may come up there tomorrow just to see what happens.
Yeah.
No, I can't. My kid's got a dentist appointment tomorrow.
That's right. You're still on the calendar.
Yeah. I work at a garage that was 2 attached separate shops. Oh, okay. Let me see here. I've got to. I wish I just had my white background.
That reminds me that Shelby just brought up. Rich is put a short shift in the GT 500.
The short throw, like the
Yes.
aftermarket one.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to order one for mine because the actual shift mechanism is not. The bracket is actually on the tail shaft of the transmission. You just drop the tail shaft of the transmission down, pull the shifter out, drop it down in there, and there's a bracket that sits onto it, and it moves like this far. Doot, 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 doot. That's it.
Oh, I know. I was looking at it. When
Yeah, it's crazy,
Rich
isn't
was-
it?
Yes. When Rich was doing my oil, I was looking at it. I forgot those GT 500s have blowers sitting on top of them.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So, hey, you remember Little Joe, right, Robbie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's a senior master. I
Wow.
went and talked to him not too long ago, and he was working on a GT 350. Had the transmission torn apart on his table. I was like, "What happened here?" He was like, "Fifth gear blew out." I was like, "Fifth gear? Fifth gear's at the back of the transmission." It blew out, like literally blew out.
Wow. Didn't we originally did I can't remember, did I hire him or did Joe hire him?
You did,
That's right. Yeah, it's been a while.
because he
But,
started in
Didn't we get him from the NASCAR Institute?
the FACT for accelerated credit training.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it from that.
Most of those guys that come out of that class are almost master certified anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that guy completely, literally grenaded fifth gear
Wow.
out of the tail shaft of the transmission.
How did you
I don't know how
grenade
you do
top
that.
gear?
Huh?
I have no clue. I can understand grenading first or second gear, but your top two gears, I don't understand how you grenade them.
Yeah, they're at the back of the transmission. I don't know how he did it. He must
No
have been
clue.
trying to do like a dyno run or something like that. Because a dyno run, they'll do it in like fourth or fifth gear, because sixth gear is basically your overdrive. So they'll do it in like a fourth or fifth gear, which is a passing gear. And I don't know, Joe didn't tell me how it happened. So it either had to be on a dyno or he misshifted on the track and just completely blew it out the tail shaft.
Yeah. Is my first vehicle was an 01 Ford Ranger. Loved it. It had a 2.5 in there, 5-speed standard. Rear-wheel drive. Loved it.
Yeah.
Only thing that lasted over 500,000 miles. Russ got to it before that drivetrain gave out. So driving stick for literally 15 years. I don't know how anyone could blow out the top gear or the top two.
Well, I used to work on 18-wheelers, and we put a clutch and a flywheel in a cab over truck. And they came and picked it up. Truck driver comes and picks it up, picks up a loaded trailer, pulls it out on the street, stops, rolls up the landing gear, moves forward again, stops, rolls up the landing gear, moves forward again, stops, rolls up the landing gear. We're like, why didn't you just roll it up all the way to begin with? About 2 hours later, the lady called us, said, "Hey, the truck won't move. We're getting it towed back to you." So we thought it might have been something we did wrong. Took the transmission out. He broke the flywheel, the pressure plate.
How the fuck could you
Cracked
do
it
that unless
all
you
the way.
grossly overload it?
Yeah. He was starting out in high gear or whatever. And I was like, man, she was like, it's his first day on the job. I was like, it's probably his last day too. He completely, because those things are like that thick, man. He completely just cracked it all the way up. I was amazed.
I know how thick those flywheels are because I'm a Ranger. That thing was like 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick. That
Yeah.
flywheel was, yeah.
And this is an 18-wheeler, so it was.
You're looking
it
at
was
what,
pretty thick.
6 inches thick,
About
roughly?
3 or 4.
Yeah.
He was just starting out in the wrong gear with a fully loaded trailer and dumping the clutch is what he was doing.
Yep.
Even when I towed on my Ranger, I knew to put it in the lowest gear pot in my first gear and slowly ease into it.
I mean, once you feel it grab and start to move, you let it out.
Yeah.
And let it go.
Yeah, but you don't slam it in and spank your clutch and transit to your flywheel. That's how you crack it.
Same thing with the motorcycle. When I was working on motorcycles, we put a clutch in Thursday, and obviously, bike nights on Fridays at the track, the drag strip. The guy who owned the bike was deployed. He was letting his buddy use the bike. He took it to bike night, and he brought it to us Saturday morning saying it won't move. I'm like, what? I took the side cover off of it and just smelled straight clutch. Because when we did an oil change on it too, oil was just dark. The friction material on the friction plates was just smooth. It was basically metal to metal. Like, dude, you're doing burnouts, weren't you? He was doing burnouts, and he wasn't releasing the clutch all the way. He was holding it halfway.
Why?
Mm.
Like, my Lincoln is literally the first automatic vehicle I ever owned in my life. And it's like it felt weird driving an automatic at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I go start it, I still do that. I still look for that clutch before I start up.
I still do it too.
Yeah, it's like real weird. Like I had this piece of shit Saturn for about 2 years as an in-between vehicle when my Ranger went out. Stick shift, of course, but this thing was clicked on only three to four cylinders and fired on. No matter what you did, it would only fire on 3 cylinders. Cylinders 1, 2, and 4. Exhaust fell off of it. Clutch kept burning no matter what I did. And I'm a guy who drove stick my whole life, learned on stick shift.
Mm-hmm.
I literally drove on a Ranger. I replaced the clutch once at 280,000 miles. And that thing ran over 500,000.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Clutches will wear out. They are a wearable item, but you shouldn't be replacing it in 5,000 miles.
This clutch, I found out was because the transmission was bad on it. The gear, the drive shaft bearing actually for the transmission was offset a little bit, so that's why I was burning it.
Oh wow! Got killed by a clutch explosion. Oh, crap.
Oh, music in the background. Hang on. All right. Sorry about that. She's watching a TV show in the other room. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, now since you're back, I'll ask both you, Rob, and you, Anthony. You guys prefer stick shift or auto?
Do what now?
Do you guys prefer stick shift or automatic?
I prefer stick.
I do too.
Same here.
Well, all 3 of my vehicles are all automatic now, but I definitely prefer stick.
Same.
And even your new ones nowadays, it's all electronic.
Yeah.
It's harder to find a manual transmission. Even the automatics they're manual capable of the paddle shift, but there's no clutch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a stick shift.
Didn't Ford phase stick shift out last year or year before?
No, you can still get the MT82 manual transmission in the Mustang.
But I'm saying in general, didn't they phase it out in all our vehicles except the Mustangs?
Well, you can't. Well, they don't make the GT350 anymore. You cannot get a manual transmission in the GT500. It doesn't come in a manual. It's straight automatic. So basically, yeah, they did. I think in the regular GT with the performance packaging, I think you can still get the MT82.
Yeah, and that's sad that these manufacturers are straying away from standard.
It's all about fuel economy.
Yep.
But you could get more in standard if you know how to drive it right.
It's true. The EPA and government doesn't see it that way, though. They don't. You think they don't drive around? They have somebody drive them around.
Yeah. Like in my Ranger, if I got in that 5th gear by 30 miles an hour and cruised slowly, shit, I was getting 35, 40 to the gallon in the right conditions. With that little 4-cylinder in it.
I think the best stick shift I ever had was my 90 hard body Nissan. Back when Nissan was good to me.
65 fastback Mustang with a 289 bored to a 302 with a 411 rear end, 4-speed manual transmission. That thing needed 2 more gears, buddy.
You should swap that. You should swap it with a 6-speed from like Outback or something.
I forgot what transmission was in it. I know it had a 4-barrel Holly carburetor, and the barrels were about as big around as this can. True, they don't wear the brakes out.
Yeah.
You just do a lot of engine braking.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what else doesn't wear brakes out. Hybrids. Hybrids don't, because they use the electromagnetic motor to slow down, to recharge the battery, but you're not really using the brakes that much. So This chat's pretty cool. It's popping in here, man. It's a party.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to. I don't know why my camera keeps doing that.
How old is your computer?
About a year old.
Then I'm shocked. It's probably your internet connection or a wiring issue in your laptop.
It might be my video capture card.
That too.
Hey, so when we get to the shop, everything had to be remotely, but Bob will be our IT guy. What do you think?
Most definitely.
Because I know you guys' market, because I looked it up, Spectrum Holdings. T-Mobile is your strongest connection for cellular out there right now if you're looking at the 5G route.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at internet, you could get their home internet. They call it the home internet, but you can also run a business off of it. It is truly uncapped, unthrottled, unlimited internet.
Screw you, Kevin.
That says Rob, not Bob.
I know.
I want to delete that one. I like messing with Robbie.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've been, we're about 10 years in now. Since the first time I heard you.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 10 years. Yeah.
10 years. I've worked for you 3 times. Three.
Yep.
It seems like you always call me like, hey, I need a technician.
Yep. Yeah, because I know you were, ever since about, 2019, you were wanting to get on the advisor side.
Yeah.
And I just kept telling you, man, like, stick with your talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, man, I need people that can get it fixed.
Yep. Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you, like, good service advisors and good true technicians is like, it's getting to be a dime a dozen today. You know what I mean?
Yep, 100% pure gasoline. There's a gas station down the road from my house that sells that. It's expensive, though.
Illinois is crazy with their gas. They want ethanol at all gas stations, and they don't want any ethanol-free fuel sold to the public.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few stations around here that sell it.
And Illinois bumped their ethanol limit to 15%. It's like keeping it at under 10. So I'm starting to guzzle gas because they have higher ethanol in there.
Man.
Ribby the party.
Ribby the party frog. I'm going to have to check that one out.
Yeah. Ribby the
I did not realize we've been on here that long.
Oh, wow.
1 hour, 23 minutes, and almost 30 seconds.
Yeah. So I know you guys got more questions, man. There's so much that we have to talk about.
Yeah, it's like
Told
ever
you-
since.
I told Katina I had the same glasses, man.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I got them from Josh, the same guy.
Yeah. Man, when he came by the other week and we cooked out, he ended up he gave her a pair and gave me a pair of brand new gas cans.
Yeah, these are the fuel cells. I got the gas cans up there, and then AJ gave me the frog skins for my birthday.
Yeah.
I can get 87 for one bike, no problem, and I can get 90 for my other bike too, which is nice. I run high octane in my bikes.
I wish Illinois allowed gas stations to sell ethanol free because that's all I would run.
They won't let you guys run it at all?
No, the only time you can find ethanol free is in 102 octane race fuel, or if you go to airports, the 105 octane what the airplanes run.
Really, Cameron?
So it's over octane management if I run race fuel or aviation.
I don't know what happened there, but that was weird. Oh man, let me see.
And plus, up here, race fuel is I think $11.78 a gallon right now. $12.
There we go. That's how we had it earlier. $11.78 for race fuel.
11.78 or 12, something like that. I know it's up there. Because regular right now for us is $6. Premium is almost $7.
I think it's. Let's see here. There we go. Let me share this so you can see it. No.
Oh, you got cheap gas up there.
Oh yeah, there it is. Price $4.13.
About $1.70 cheaper than me.
Wow.
Yeah, down the road from my house, it's like $4.29, I think.
Yeah, you're about $1.70 cheaper than me.
I paid
$1.50
today.
I was watching a modified race from last week at the track I used to work at. The field was pretty thin. I bet. I mean, race fuel is expensive, man. Robbie, you keep like disappearing.
Huh?
I said you keep disappearing a little bit.
Do I?
A little bit.
And I'm the one holding up the best up in here, running off my T-Mobile line. Just straight up T-Mobile.
We switched to, we were Verizon for years, and a buddy of mine taught us into T-Mobile. That's what we're on now. It is a better connect, like especially like when we go to the beach and stuff. We can notice a difference between the Verizon and T-Mobile, you know. But
You probably have a strong 5G connection out by you.
yeah.
Because I know the eastern half of North Carolina, T-Mobile's strong, like the Chicago market. They take care of the North Carolina market pretty well.
Yeah.
At least the eastern half of the state.
You're right. And I'm so old, I still remember. I think my first cell phone, it was a bag phone, and it was 360 communications. Did you ever hear of them, Anthony?
I heard of it. That was my mom's first cell phone. My first cell phone was the Nextel Direct Connect.
Oh, wow.
My first smartphone was the iPhone 3GS.
3TF. I think mine was a 4. I still remember having my StarTAC.
Yep. There, I got kind of a background going on.
Ugh.
I don't know what's going on here.
Tire
Oh
shortage.
man. Huh? Oh,
We have a
anyone
tire
into
shortage
fishing?
down here?
Tire shortage. Don't get me started on that. Lisa, that's cool. Hey, look. Anyone into fishing?
Oh, yeah.
I'll fish once in a while. I'm more of a hunter, though.
Mm.
Yeah, I got it. Sorta. It'll work for now.
One of these days, if Anthony wants to do let's show off a gun collection, I'll start whipping out shit.
Yeah, we can do that. Plenty of those. All right. What other questions y'all got up in here? Let's talk business.
I just remembered when Rich gets back, or let me rephrase, when I see Rich next, I need him to do my transmission fluid change.
Yeah, get with me, Anthony, so we can order. I'm gonna put that in the Honda for that transmission.
Like I said, I'm normally a Valvoline man. I know Rich loves Valvoline too in transmissions.
Yeah.
My dad is a big time deer hunter. He's an official scorer for Boone and Crockett and Pope and Young. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. Last time I went hunting was probably 2 years ago
Oh shit.
up in northern Wisconsin at my cousin's for turkey.
I used to like deer hunt down here, and God, it was early 2000s. I love deer hunting, and right there on the last day of the year, January 1st, the last hunting day of the year, and it was just before
I have a low battery. Yay.
the sun went down, and I shot a doe, and I didn't kill her, and she made the god awfulest noise you ever heard in your life, and we ended up, and she kind of ran off. We were running dogs back then, and I just never forgot that noise she made, man. Like it like really messed with me, and I haven't hunted since. I mean, I still fish like crazy, but when I can.
I know what you're talking about on that. I know.
Yeah, that was, man, that really messed with me. It really did.
Before my camera dies, I got one for you. Hang on.
We got 2 deer hunting seasons out by us. We get the spring hunt from March, April, and early May.
Mhm.
Then again in October through mid-December.
Yeah, our deer season, it starts in September to January the 1st. I don't even know if that's changed around here because, like I said, it's been so long since I deer hunted. But and like I said, I used to love it, but I swear that really messed with me that day. I just never been able to do it since.
Oh, understandable.
Yeah.
Also, we have a coyote hunting season too because we're overpopulated with coyotes and we're overpopulated with deer.
Hey, y'all, check this out. Hang on.
Coyote season for us runs from early spring, about March, all the way up to the end of the second deer season, mid
Y'all see this?
December.
New country reading on.
Fast forward. Y'all seeing this?
Yeah.
Dude, this thing, when I saw this video, I was like, holy crap.
Wow.
Watch this shot with a bow, man.
I sat down because it went outside to snow. I guess it was cold enough around over that valley.
Really?
A black widow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
Yeah, I sure will.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right, man.
Yeah, but that was a really nice shot.
Yeah. No. Took a while for that hell to get yet, dude. God. I've seen some of the biggest elk up in out in Colorado. Like, you don't see nothing like that down here.
Same out here by where I live.
Yeah, and I think some of the biggest deer I've ever seen was my son was stationed in at Fort Drum in New York, and that's some of like going up to upstate New York. I mean, was just I've never seen deer like that. They're just not down here.
See,
Y'all hear
out
me?
here, yeah, out here, we are so infested with coyotes, and these
Uh,
coyotes get as big as Great Danes and stuff because
wow.
they
That's
get
about
into
how
the
big they are here.
garbage. They infest the neighborhoods. They start eating the garbage and stuff, so they keep growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where if you out here have more than a half acre of land, you're encouraged to hunt them on your land.
I don't know.
That's how bad we are infested with coyotes.
All right. Bike and his boy had a question up here. I'm gonna put it up on screen if I can find it. Okay, here we go. It says on the business side, I'm looking forward to hearing how you guys get your business off the ground. I think you'll do well. How we're gonna get it off the ground is a couple ways. If you guys help us by donating, that's all going into the business, and we're gonna do special perks for you guys some way somehow. We have an investor that's going to help us if we can figure out what's going on and everybody get on the same page because he's a hard guy to get a hold of. And then, what was it? What are we going to do? I think y'all do well. I think we'll do well too because we got something that nobody else does, and that is respect for the customer, respect for all the other employees.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
it's always preached so hard about the customer, but I think my mentor in this business when I got started in it, I think he said it best. How did he put it? The employees make you the money, and the customers pay you bills. And that's what we've been trying to tell a certain person. That. You can try to keep the customers happy all day, but if you got employees not even like literally cussing from the moment they wake up, to have to go into a place, and you don't have happy employees, you're not going to have happy customers, and you got to put your employees up there at the top. I mean,
and me from an employee standpoint as a technician, when you wake up in the morning and you're like, crap, I got to go to work. I don't want to go. You're just unhappy. You're miserable all day.
Yep.
And you don't want to do anything and you don't care. And that's not me to not care about somebody's vehicle that I'm working on. That's the second biggest investment you make in your life.
Yep.
And you're hauling kids around. You're doing this. I got to make sure it's safe. And some places how is it, Robbie? They tell you what you want to hear while you're in an interview.
Yeah.
Just to get you to sign on, and then a couple weeks go by, and then it's just like all downhill from there.
Yep.
We're not going to do that.
No. Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been to shops where I literally just turn around and drove away because the way the techs were acting and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this on the screen.
Yeah, they really do.
They will come in. Why are you yelling? I'm not yelling at you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a free oil change, just ask. Like, how many times we had to give somebody something for free because they complained about their service or whatnot, and then, I'm back there working on 4 cars at one time, 3 cars at one time, get them out in a timely manner, and then it's still not right. Like the guy who swore up and down that I engine swapped his 3.5 EcoBoost in a truck in 17 minutes. Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah, that's some NASCAR stuff going on with that.
Yeah.
There ain't no way I can do it. It's not like I had an engine sitting back there.
Yeah, and what me and Anthony were talking about too is with the process, we're going to on a daily basis. I mean, from the moment we start this, doing like a daily thing of just showing a business coming together, and how it's done and how everything's set up, and
let you guys see the back end of things.
Yeah. And I mean, it's because it's a lot into it. I mean, God,
we had a customer claim that we swapped engines. They do that quite a bit. I guess that's the go-to. Swap my engine.
Yeah. But there's a lot of back end work, before you even turn the first wrench,
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't realize that.
Mm-mm.
They're like, "Oh, you got a shop? Okay, cool."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of we got to do before we even open the doors.
Oh yeah.
And my phone is blowing up. People wanting to know where the building is, and then Robbie has his people, and the customers that the people that he knows are giving to us. Hey, where's your shop at? They don't have it yet.
Put John. Yeah, put John. That's the truth right there. That one Jonathan just put up. Yeah, we run into that a lot. And maintenance is a foreign concept. Yep.
But maintenance is like the number one thing.
Yep.
And that's what people don't understand.
Mm-mm.
They hear the whole lifetime transmission fluid or sealed transmission. And if you read the fine print, it is lifetime until the warranty expires.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Which is basically the powertrain warranty is usually 5 years, 60, something like that. So it's 60,001 or 60,000.1.
Yep.
It's not a sealed transmission anymore. It is now serviceable.
That's right.
It's basically to keep that transmission. I'm just using a transmission as an example. It's basically just keeping that in warranty. That's all it's doing.
Yep.
But I think there's a way around that. If it's serviced by a factory technician at a dealership, is it still under warranty? I never got into that. You just tell me to fix it, I fix it. But would it still be considered warranty, Robbie?
And say it one more time. I'm sorry.
So, say it's a sealed transmission, but a customer comes in and wants it done at 25,000 miles, and it's done at the dealership by a certified technician. Does that void the warranty? I've never been on that end of it. When you just tell me, hey, do a transmission flush and filter change because the customer wants it on their brand new car, does that void the warranty?
Not necessarily, and like each car line is different. So like General Motors is although I'm a GM guy, General Motors is like the worst. Like they preach the owner's manual, and so like if a car came in at 30,000 miles still under warranty and they wanted a transmission flush, but if General Motors did not recommend that until 50 or 60,000 and something happens to that doing that flush, you're screwed. So it like I said, General Motors is like the world's. I mean, they preach it. If it's not in the manual, don't do it. And they literally, General Motors is like oil change, cabin filters, air filters will keep your car running forever.
Oh yeah. Show me a lifetime fluid and I'll be changing it out. I firmly believe it's one of the reasons we have not had any more PTU failures in our fleet PD SUVs. And that's true because I had the same issue when I was working on police cars. They were told it's a lifetime fluid, and it's not.
It's not.
It breaks down. You guys saw me do that live one on that Nissan, the front differential.
Yeah.
That thing was toast.
Yep. Yeah. There's no such thing.
No such thing. And if you read the fine print, it is a such thing until the warranty runs out.
Yep.
And then they won't cover it because the warranties run out. So if it has a failure after that, that's where they get you.
And like I was saying about the warranty, even if it, like you were saying, even if you do it with a certified tech at the dealership, and General Motors, Ford, whoever says that that fluid was not supposed to be changed until 100,000.
Yep.
They're not going to cover it.
Exactly. And even though it wouldn't be covered under warranty because there's no complaint, the customer didn't complain of, it's shifting hard or it's slipping or this like that. It's just, I want my fluid changed. So technically there's no warranty line to clock in on or run time on. There's no pinpoint test for that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just basically doing what the customer wants. And it's whatever. I don't believe in, what do you say, Robbie, using the machine to flush the fluid on a transmission. I'll do a drain and fill and a filter change and then do it again. That way you get all the fluid out like Chris was talking about earlier.
And I could be completely wrong, but I absolutely refuse to do the flushless transmission. You, of all people, should know. because we had to put a transmission in your truck.
It messed up the torque converter.
Yeah. And I mean, I swear they do worse than good. And
Yep.
I mean, I'll do filter and fluid changes all day, but flushing the transmission.
That's the way you're supposed to do it. You do the filter and fluid because you still have it in the torque converter.
Yeah.
And then you drive it, let it circulate.
Yeah.
Bring it back in a week or so and do it again. And that way you got it all out. And now you just gradually took all the old stuff and got new stuff.
Yeah. That's just like the general rule. You don't flush them after 100,000 miles anyway, because actually them 2, 3, 4 quarts of old fluid in there is actually helping you better than new fluid, with the mixture of the new fluid. And that's why we only do the filter and fluid changes.
Pup's put on here. I can't get the Ford dealer. Where'd it go? It says I can't get the Ford dealer to not use the machine. I never used it ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you remember even at the Ford dealership, I was just like, nah,
No, the only one that I would use was if I did use the machine, I would just use it to suck it out and then add fluid in.
Right.
That's the only time. Especially if it was on the F-150 because the dipstick's on the side next to the cat.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I used it was to help just put it in.
Yeah.
Usually it was just to drop the pan, and then I would use the machine just with a little hose in there and put like 4 quarts in it, enough to start it.
Yeah.
Told me my truck had no filter. It's not a sealed transmission. You talking about your Ranger? It's not a sealed transmission. The only machine that I did use was the coolant machine.
Yeah.
I'd hook that tube up.
The only ones I really even believe in is, the brake fluid flush. That works good. Coolant, and even coolant kind of depends on what you're working on too.
Well, the way I did it with the coolant machine, I had that clear tube that ran between the upper hose and then the thermostat. And you would start the truck and let it run, or the vehicle and let it run. And when the coolant started to flow through it, that told you that the thermostat was open. Yeah. And then you would take that clear tube out and then hook your other adapters in there, and then it would flush the system that way with it running. Yeah. And it would bleed the air.
That's just like BMWs. I will not do a coolant flush. You got your bleeders and all that on it.
Here's a good question. How about vehicles with no serviceable fuel filter? The no serviceable fuel filter, it has a fuel filter on it. It's actually on the fuel pump itself.
Yeah.
That's how my Lincoln is designed.
That's how my Ranger is. That's 99% of your newer vehicles nowadays. That's how they are.
Yep. They're in the module.
My Lincoln is 15 years old and has it on the actual fuel pump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why now they're just called modules, because all that's together in the tank.
Yep, it's all one assembly. It has a sock on the bottom of the filter, or of the pump.
Yep. And just like talking about fuel flushes, like those fancy machines that we've had over the years, what is it actually doing? And like this Amsoil doing it straight through the through the throttle body or whatever is much better than that.
See, I also have video proof of that, doing it live. I did it to your car.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it live again. I mean, it's like we're live right now. I can't edit this while we're live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why I bite my tongue and start cursing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna dip out. My phone's almost dead. I came on here with 48%, and I dipped down to 10 now. So, see you guys another time.
All right, man. I appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. We'll do it again.
Yeah, see you guys later.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Going on right at 2 hours.
Yeah, I got my charge pack hooked to my camera, so it may stay alive.
Yeah, because you keep getting this. You got that low battery thing up there on yours.
Yeah, it won't let me exit it off.
Yeah,
but I got my charge pack hooked to it, so.
All right.
Bob, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yeah.
Maybe we can bring one more person on here. Is that cool with you, Robbie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who wants to come on here? I want to get Lisa on here.
Good turnout tonight.
Huh?
Good turnout tonight.
Yeah. Well, this is the first one where we've actually done it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I hate Mopar? I didn't say I hated Mopar, but actually working at a Chrysler dealership, Mopar is not built that great. They have a lot of camshaft issues, fuel pump issues, radiator issues. Huh?
Timing issues.
Oh, yeah. It's just not very reliable.
Mm-hmm.
He said he would love to, but I'm technically deficient. Jonathan, you want on?
We could get Eric in here and talk about 3.6s.
Oh,
yeah, he hates them.
Eric don't like them. I don't like the 3.6 either.
Yeah.
I did so many camshafts on those on the police cars.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just the police cars, man. My buddy, you remember Charles in detail?
Yeah.
Charles, he got a 20,
Brown.
Yeah, he got a 2021. About 1,200 miles later, his was doing it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's done under warranty, but still.
What was them years with Mopar with the Dodge trucks, man? The transmissions, you remember that was like from like 2001 to 03, 04.
Yeah, we had one in the shop, remember?
Yeah. They had like a terrible run on those.
Oh, wow. You see that, Robbie?
Didn't tell me lots of blue. Oh, wow.
You do see a lot of Dodge Chargers and Challengers around here because this is a military town. And when they come back from deployment, they're cheaper vehicles, so they just buy them. Oh, that's right. I forgot you had the C19 bug, man. My bad. Biking his boy, is he still in here? Man, we've been on here for a right good minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Dodge had a bad run of engines too. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, they did. You mean 36% interest rate?
Yeah.
What was it? Todd used to say. Todd Pascarella.
Mm.
He'd be like, "Man, this person can't finance the floor mats." What does it mean when a Chrysler Dodge dealer has Chevy and Ford tow trucks? Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Had a 2001 Ram with an ATS trans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 01 through 03 or 04
Yeah.
had some pretty bad trans problems. Remember, we had that one right before I got fired.
Yeah.
It was slipping like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would even come out of first gear. And then it was showing that the 3/4 shift solenoid was stuck in third.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidence? Oh, man. I am going to. Oops. Oops.
The head dodge too.
Drove Chevy pickup. Bike and his boy. I'm about to email him, see if he wants to come in here.
Yeah, I can hang on for about 15 more minutes or so.
Yeah, me too. Lost it thanks to a DUI. Ooh. What are you driving now? Dodge was leading the pack with recalls. I don't know if they still are.
Oh, man. Whew. I was right in the middle of all that.
Sweet. Glad you got that fixed. That was a while ago. I forgot all about that bike. And I did send you a link. You got a 2011 Ram. 11 and 12 wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the bad tick like most of them do. You got it fixed and then you crashed. Oh, that's right. At the post office. Check your email, bike. Rams trans suck. I miss my 73 Dodge Sportsman van. It was fun and so ugly it was cute. Click on that link and you can come in here with us. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the Cummins, man. That is one thing I'll give it to them.
Yeah, I will give them.
That is a stout of an engine. My great grandmother gave my grandparents her Plymouth. It wouldn't run when it rained. They said it had arthritis like my great grandmother.
Van only an owner can live. Yep.
Jonathan's a trip, man. I wish Thomas was in here. That boy.
Yeah. He is a trip.
Your phone, man. Go to it on your phone. You can stay in here, but go on your phone. It was Kermit Green. That's a van. Oops. I always hit the wrong button, man. Hey, Robbie, you can see the chat, can't you? You can type in there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I can see the chat. Like, let's see. I can't type in chat though. I can in private chat, but I can't on comments.
Oh, you can't? It don't, down at the bottom, it don't give you the option to.
But yeah, I can on the comments. I can on the private chat, but not on the comments.
My friend Captain Corrosion has a 77 Dodge van. Oh, the stories. All right, McFlyberg, thanks for coming by, man. Graveyard shift welder. Yeah,
Wow.
I bet nobody bothers you.
I tell you what, I got respect for welders because that is one thing I cannot do.
I can weld. My brother's a welder.
I cannot. You want to see something ugly? Let me weld it.
Oops. Did every time.
I can probably, like the next one we do on comments, I can probably do it from my phone.
Yeah. I thought you should be able to get in there and do it.
Yeah. For some reason it won't. Oop, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Ooh. Yeah, take care of that fibula biting its boy. Where'd Robbie go? Oh, there he is. Well, you got to go in there tomorrow. I forgot about that.
What was that?
Said you got to go in there tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Just biding time, brother.
Yeah. Let's see. We got Lisa still in here. I think Jonathan's still in here. Trouble. Yeah, it's almost 10:30.
Yeah.
Probably gonna call it a night, man.
Yeah. I got to get my beauty rest.
Jonathan, definitely friendly. Well, we're about to hop off here. Anything you want to say, Robbie?
I think I'm good right now.
We appreciate you guys stopping in,
Yep.
checking out the stream. It was fun. We'll do it again.
Oh, yeah. I'm up for it. I can't wait till we're doing the daily business setup. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing something come together.
Shouldn't let me forget it either.
Mm.
Well, everybody, we're going to hop off. We appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us for a little while.
You guys have a good night.
Y'all be good. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Ready.